of the night.
We know Montoyia in the
Swilling.
brown and yellow trunks and Antoine in the French fry trunks.
Last time Montoyia fought, he sprinted in with a flying sidekick. See if he tries it again.
Chris Burke, our referee for the first pro bout of the evening.
Montoyia Swilling
Inside
coming
leg
out
kick from
southpaw.
Montoyia.
And he's looking for the big ones.
Big single.
And right away, Antoine trying to take this one to the ground.
Got a deep single attempt.
Knows that's where he has his best shot.
Montoyia with the guillotine attempt.
He's also dealing with a bigger fighter here. Antoine's fought at 55. He's fought at 45, but this is 170 pounds. So he's dealing with a much larger man. There's the takedown by Montoyia.
Montoyia scores the 2 with the underhook. Antoine looks comfortable here on his back.
Antoine
Montoyia's a
using
strong
his guard. Very nice.
Pushing, creating the space with the feet on the hips is Antoine. We know that Montoyia is a very strong 170, as stated by Jimmy the Tooth Manning. They fought long ago. And Antoine definitely giving up some size, as he's made 45 before. He's got that Caparotta grip, though. Inching closer and closer.
Montoyia's got to get past that guard.
He's got his hands clasped behind the back of Antoine. Antoine using that Caparotta grip to go for a sweep.
Ooh, ooh. He's looking for an arm triangle. Oh, not quite. Still on the guard.
Antoine trying to get that guillotine grip in. He's trying to clasp his hands.
Looking for the neck.
Arm in, still finishable if you curl in, but he lets go of the guillotine grip.
Montoyia defending these submission attempts so far.
High guard attempted for Antoine for a moment. And he's just controlling the posture. Looks like a triangle attempt. Gets passed by Montoyia.
Montoyia pushed down that leg for a moment. And
there's the reversal. Excellent use of the butterfly hook from Antoine Caparotta. Finds himself in half guard.
Montoyia's got to get up here.
Elbow for Antoine. I bet that felt nice, throwing the first elbow of his mixed martial arts career. He's got the Kimura if he wants it. That's deep.
Montoyia's got to get up here. This might be it. Oh, he's fighting.
You say this might be it a lot.
I do, I know. I spoke too soon. I did it twice.
Arm triangle. Antoine should post on his right knee and skip his left. Oh, no, never mind. He abandoned the arm triangle completely.
And we got 5-minute rounds here.
Yeah. Oy. Big elbows from the top. Excellent use of the elbows.
Montoyia being tenacious, though.
Looks like Antoine's trying to get the hooks in for the back, as he does.
He's got to watch the back of the head.
I think he looked like the elbow just kind of
Montoyia's
fell
got to move here. He can't stay like this.
And Antoine trying to flatten him out. He's actually, no, he abandons the second hook and just decides to ride him
10 seconds left.
That seemed like they might have timed that for 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a mistake. That was definitely a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on.
Was that 3 minutes or was that 5?
That seemed like it was short.
5 minutes.
That seems short. I'm not sure if they know cage side if this is a 5-minute round.
I think.
Hold on, 1 second.
I don't know who we got.
Yeah. Bill Mahoney's addressing it. Bill knows it. That he's addressing it right now because that's
a little awkward.
That's unfortunate right there because Antoine was in a dominant position. He had the hooks in, he had the back with 2 minutes to work.
Let's
and
see
they
what
cut
they
him. They cut him short of 2 minutes. So I don't know what the ruling's going to be. I'm not sure what the commission's going to be. But Bill Mahoney is in the right
position
to address this to the referee. Now it's being addressed to the commission.
Hopefully they put him in the same position. Because Antoine was in a very dominant position.
And, it's no fault of the referee. It's no fault of the fighter. The referee hears the bell. He needs to stop it. The fighters hear it. They need to stop.
Yeah.
It's just, when you have amateur fights that switch to professional fights, sometimes communication needs to be a little bit stronger.
Yeah, totally, and it's a totally human mistake.
Absolutely.
We just had a lot of amateur fights, and they switched it up on them. So the timekeeper probably wasn't sure if this was amateur or not. But looks like they're trying to figure out what to do here.
So the referee.
So hopefully they start them in the same position, because Antoine was in a very dominant position, and he had 2 minutes left.
I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here because it looks like they might just restart the round, make it go right to round 2.
They could do that.
Both fighters are still on the stool. Going to be interested.
Well, there's a minute, so I guess they are going to go into the second round.
All right.
I'm not mad at it.
Hey, you gotta move on. The show must go on. It is what it is. But they're going to make sure round 2 goes the full 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is awkward. They're still discussing it. They're waving it off. What's going on here?
I am not sure exactly what the result's going to be.
Are they starting over?
No contest. You just heard.
No contest?
I just saw the mouth move.
You got to be kidding me. Neither guy is happy about this.
And rightfully so. Neither guy should be happy about this. But unfortunately, it's human error. It happens. And
Coach
Bill Mahoney has every right to be upset, as does Antoine Caparotta. He was in a dominant position to get that first win.
Montoya is very disappointed, too.
And, both fighters should be disappointed.
Oh, man, this is so unfortunate.
Neither guy is happy with the result, but that's just the way it goes.
This is so unfortunate. Oh, man.
Chalk it up for the next card.
Yeah,
rematch it. This doesn't count as a loss for either guy. A no contest is a no contest.
Why can't we just keep going? I mean, all we got to do is put 2 minutes on the clock. I don't get it.
Yeah, we've reset fighters in positions before where there was an illegal strike or
there was an illegal strike.
Well, no. Well, I'm saying in the instance of an illegal strike, they'll reset fighters in the same position. I'm not sure why they can't do so in this instance as well.
I'm confused right now.
But when's the last time this happened? They might just be improvising the actual ruling. Mike Polvere in there now.
In there.
I don't know if he's trying to get this restarted. But, there's nothing we can do about it.
Let's put 2 minutes on the clock and let's keep it going.
I don't see why that would be an issue at all. But as of right now, this is a ruling of a no contest. Let's see if the negotiations, everybody's involved here. Yeah, they're handling this perfectly.
There's a lot of commission members in the ring right now.
And they have to be. They're handling this as best as they can. They're doing a tremendous job.
Nobody knows what to do right now.
It's because it's never happened
Nobody
before.
knows what to do right now.
They're doing their best to figure it out.
Wow. Someone made a dire mistake here.
At the end of the day, it's not a big deal.
Someone's got to get fired.
Nobody lost.
Fire somebody.
Calm down there, Richie.
Who do we got to fire?
Calm down. It's a good song to be played right about now. The boos are getting played in the crowd.
Oh, man, what a disaster. What a disaster.
Yeah, hey, it happens. You can't fault a human for making an error. It happens.
What a disaster.
Unfortunate. It looks like...
Whoa, what's going on now?
I don't know. They might be doing something different.
The here we go.
We've got the commission to settle it out. I'm going to ask a commissioner what exactly is going on. We're going to ask an official ruling right now. What's the official ruling of what's going on?
Round 2's 5 minutes.
Round 2's 5 minutes.
Okay.
Round 1 is in the books. 3 minutes. An error happened. It was originally going to be a no contest, but they got this going. Round 2's underway.
It is what it is.
Well handled by the commission. Well handled by Mike Polvere, the fighters, the coaches, and the referee. But back to the fight. Antoine misses a head kick. This is a leg kick. Montoya with his hands down. Leg kick. Powerful switch step leg kick.
Antoine on a double.
Going for a ride is Montoya.
Montoya, though. Ooh, there's the 2.
There's the 2 for Antoine. Finds himself in mount immediately. So, hey, it only took a couple seconds before he finds himself in a great position. Nice slicing elbow from Antoine. I love that. Here comes the elbow. Oh, just misses. Good wrist control from Montoya, but he needs more than wrist control. He's got to get out of this bad spot. He's got to push off the hip, try and walk up the cage. But Antoine, a powerful wrestler, powerful top game, not letting that happen. Looking for those elbows, looking for a choke. He's got an arm triangle if he wants it. Tough against the cage, but it's there. He's got the head pressed.
He's stretching him out here.
Nah, just content to stay in mount. Posture up. Montoya looking to push
wall
off the
walking.
Cage.
He's getting out.
Nice job. Hey, Antoine.
Right back down.
Good flow grappling there. He's able to control position, not get committed to it, not get reversed. Excellent. Finds himself in another great position. Slices the knee through. Full mount for Antoine.
Antoine is really just going to work here. Transitioning like butter.
He's got an arm if he wants it. Looks like he's sliding up.
Maybe not.
Now it just decides to take it. Oh, he might go for the arm too. many options for Antoine here. Well, yeah, there we go. There's that armbar, sliding it over. Perfect position for it.
This is going to be it.
Montoya trying to step over.
I've been wrong before.
I can't see the extent of that arm. Montoya trying to reach up, but it looks like he's got that arm isolated.
Oh, he's out.
Yes, excellent job powering out of that from Montoya Swilling. It looked to be very bad for a while, but Antoine showing his dexterity off of his back, looking for an omoplata, another omoplata attempt.
Oh, he rolls out of it.
Using it to get to top position is just as good as finishing it.
Montoya's got to get up to his feet.
He used the omoplata to find himself on top. Excellent sweep off the omoplata. I just love saying omoplata.
Omoplata.
Omoplata. Omoplata.
Antoine Caparotta just showing what he's good at.
The Caparotta omoplata sweep.
Oh my God. He's good on top. He's a great wrestler. He's very strong.
The Dark Knight putting a beating on the Flash so far.
He almost has a mounted triangle here.
If he wants it.
Montoya just in constant defense right now.
We've seen this in Montoya's game. He struggles on the ground here. He's not pushing off the hip. He's not really doing the technical things to get out of these bad spots. And Antoine's just having a field day on top here.
Oh, Antoine again.
Even when Montoya looks like he might be able to explode out of it, Antoine flawlessly just slides into another dominant position, throws a knee for his troubles, not even breaking a sweat. He's looking great. Outstanding control on the grappling.
Yeah, so far Montoya just having no answer on the ground here. I will give him credit, though. He has defended a lot of submission attempts.
Yes.
Ooh, there's an elbow.
Back elbow. You're not going to knock a guy out with that, though.
Yeah, staying active, though.
He's trying.
What he can't do is this.
Looks
he
like
can't shell up.
I'm not sure if that's from earlier fights or if that's from now.
Antoine's he's got that Western hook there, and he's got a tight waist on the opposite side. It's a good wrestling position.
I think it's coming from the nose.
This is grueling.
Montoya's nose is definitely bleeding. I don't think there's a cut, but his nose is gushing some blood. Antoine just remarkable pressure, just having his way with Montoya on the ground.
Yeah, Montoya's
elbows
outclassed here at this point.
Stepping over, Peruvian necktie if he wants. Who knows? The world is his oyster right now on the ground. I like the activity Antoine's doing. He's not just staying stagnant in a position and riding it out. He's looking for unorthodox submissions. He's throwing his elbows. He's constantly transitioning and looking great everywhere. And Montoya's hanging in there. He's as tough as they make him. There's no doubt about that. But the technique isn't up to par with the grapplers he's faced.
Yeah.
You know, he's 0-11. I'd like to see him get really involved in a camp that could really take his ground game to the next level because he's such an athletic guy and he's so strong, has been told by many of his opponents.
There's 10 seconds left here.
And he's getting overpowered and out-techniqued by a featherweight.
I mean, this fight could be stopped at any moment. Zero offense from Montoya. He's just surviving there.
Amateur, it stopped. Unanswered strikes. That was a 10-8 round if I've ever seen one.
Could be a 10-7.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Virtually no offense scored from Montoya, as tough as he is and durable as he's trying to survive this fight. And he survived versus a clinic on the ground with strikes and submission attempts and control from Antoine Caparotta. Cassie getting round 3 underway. 8 minutes into this fight so far. But round 1, you know, I hope round 1 doesn't come into too much controversy because as displayed in that round right there, Antoine is completely in control on the ground.
Absolutely.
And he was in a dominant position at the end of round 1. So I personally don't think Montoya would have been able to get out of it, but you also never know.
Right. Montoya he does not look good.
It looks like he just puked into a bucket.
I believe he just puked. And
they waved it off. I think it's a smart stoppage.
I think so.
Doctor stoppage, referee stoppage, whoever made the call. Any which way, good stoppage. It was a clinic being shown by Antoine. You know, Antoine might not have gotten the explosive finish, but it was equally as impressive. Thoroughly impressed by the output of Antoine in his pro debut. Good use of elbows, great submission attempts, and what heart shown by Montoya Swilling.
Absolutely.
You know,
and
I don't mean to seem overly critical of the technique of Montoya, but we've seen it time and time again. We know he's game. We know he's tough. I just like to see him use that athleticism and apply it to some technical training to see if he can really get out of those bad spots more effectively. But Antoine Caparotta, big win, first professional win, looked flawless.
Yeah, Antoine just, like you said, he just had a field day. He did whatever he wanted to do in there. And, hats off to Montoyia, true warrior. He wanted to keep fighting. He did not want to stop that fight. And we'll bring it over to Harry Jones.
He makes it official.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a big round of applause for these two fighters. Give it up. In between rounds 2 and 3, referee Chris Berg called this matchup, giving you your winner, TKO by Dr. Stoppage. Give it up for Antoine, the Dark Knight Caparotta.
Antoine Caparotta, victorious in his pro debut.
Yeah. It's as impressive as a pro debut as I've ever seen. Just the output of him. Total control against a much larger opponent.
Yeah, that's the thing, a much bigger guy.
I've got nothing but respect for Montoyia Swilling, and I hate being overly critical sometimes, but the sport needs guys like him who are willing to fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, and it's always commendable. The heart, the toughness, the true warrior spirit is there. I just really would like to see some technique added to this arsenal of his.
Right.
But